Hello friends, welcome back to Yoga with Paige. Today I have a quick but fun 15-minute standing yoga flow. No mat is needed for this class, so if you're on vacation, say in a hotel room, on the beach, something, you don't have a mat, it's perfect. This is the class for you. But you can use one, obviously, if you would like to. So it is an all standing class. We don't ever get down. We just raise the energy up, up, up. So whenever you're ready, we can get started. We start today standing in mountain pose. Wherever you want in the room, maybe change it up, change up your perspective. Start at the back of the mat if you have one. Or just notice how it feels to be standing and starting a yoga practice without a mat. Noticing what surface is underneath your feet. If it's carpet, hardwood, what have you. Notice that feeling. Root down through the feet as if your feet are spreading roots down through the earth. And then as you visualize that, start lifting up, pulling the energy up, up, up through the crown of the head, rolling the shoulders back, standing up nice and tall, feet are hip width apart. Taking a few deep breaths, checking in with yourself here, maybe taking the hands to heart center or to the belly to really feel the breath. Tapping in, going within. Beautiful. Maybe blinking the eyes open if we found ourselves closing them. And on the next inhale, reaching the arms up above the head, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, cactus the arms, drawing the scapula together as close as we can, really reaching the chest up high, spreading through the collarbones. Maybe even taking a slight back bend here, taking the gaze up as high as feels good. Still spreading between the fingers. One more breath here. And then coming back to a neutral spine, releasing the hands to the side. Taking the left arm, shooting it up over the head, and just reaching over, big stretch, simple side body. Exhale to release and sweep the right arm up. Big reach, feels great. Exhale to release, one more time. Shoot it up. And switch. Releasing down, grounding through this left foot, reaching the right ankle up, pulling it into the hips, sending this knee down into the ground, reaching the elbows back, really feeling this nice deep stretch in the quadricep, the front of the thigh. Breathing nice and deep. Grounding through all four corners of your left foot. Exhale, gently release, taking this ankle, crossing it over the left knee, moving slowly, carefully, finding your balance. Bringing hands up and exhale, sinking deep into the hips. So we want to be almost like we're sitting in a chair here. Using your breath to help you stabilize. One more nice deep inhale. And exhale, gently stand up, release the foot, shake it out a little bit, and then ground through the right foot to pick up the left, quadricep stretch. Beautiful. Making sure we're rolling the shoulders down and back, opening through the chest, sending that knee down, pulling the ankle into the hips. Beautiful. One more breath. And exhale, gently release the right hand, crossing the ankle over the knee. And exhale, sink into the hips, really feeling this in the left glute here. Beautiful. Taking nice deep breaths. Just enjoying the sensation. Exhale to gently release and shake it out. We can fold over the legs, kind of just dangle here. Maybe your belly meets your thigh. We deeply bend the knees. Maybe we're a little bit more straight. You can have the hands in front of the feet. Maybe they come behind the ankles. Whatever feels good to you. Maybe we roll out the neck, relieving some tension in the cervical spine. Still connecting to your breath. Beautiful. One more deep breath here, whatever position. And release the hands and gently, slowly roll up to standing, as slow as you can, keeping the chin tucked into the chest. Slowly roll, roll, roll. And the head is the last thing to come up, mountain pose. Take one deep breath here. Fill the lungs with air. Ground through the feet. Preparing for another little balance pose. So picking up the right knee into the chest. Inhale, raise the arms above the head. Exhale, find your tree pose, whatever variation works for you. The ankle, the calf, or the inner thigh. Finding our balance first, our stability. And then reaching that right knee back, opening through the hips, squeezing through the glutes, trying to send this knee back as far as possible. Reaching up through the crown of the head. If we have our balance, we can reach the arms up high. And maybe open them wide like a tree. Your fingers are the little twigs and leaves. Nice and strong. Nice and steady. One more breath. Keep opening the hips. Exhale, release the knee slowly in front of the chest, keeping the arms lifted. Exhale, bring that leg back behind, stepping into a high lunge. Beautiful. Find your positioning here. It's all right to readjust. And we're going to tap this right knee down. So really working through the back foot. Going to try and tap the knee down without moving anything else. You might be up on your toes. You might have to readjust for this to work. But you really feel this in the calf, in the toes, in the ball of the foot. We're really working through the bottom of the foot here. Beautiful. One more. Then reach that heel all the way back, finding a nice length in the back of the leg. On your next exhale, revolve to the left side, reaching that left arm back, right sends out in front, taking our gaze with our twist. Breathing nice and deep here, nice and strong. Exhale, sweep that left arm overhead, kind of finding the right. Planting the fingers on either side of the foot, coming into Skandasana. So pivoting this foot up, but coming onto the right leg. So the right knee is bent, left foot is flexed up. Right fingertips find the ground, and left hand reaches up. Beautiful. Feel the space in the groins. Maybe take a bind if we would like. Always options. Long breath. Big inhale and exhale. Release the hands. Fingertips come down to the floor. And we straighten both legs, turning the toes to the side. Wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, using the core, release the hands to shoulder height. And slowly exhale. Melt the chest down. Really utilizing the hamstrings. You may want to widen them, the feet a little bit more. And reaching the crown of the head down towards the mat. We can release the hands to the ankles or to the ground. Breathing deeply. Coming back to the breath in the present moment whenever the mind wanders. One more deep breath. Finding presence in your practice. Inhale, lift the head and the chest, turning the left foot to the side and stepping up. Feet are hip-width apart. Find your balance and slowly roll up to mountain. Keeping the chin tucked and release. Beautiful. Preparing for the other side. Grounding through the right foot, taking the left into our tree pose, whatever variation that looks like for you. Listening to your body's needs. This is your practice, no one else's. Opening through the hips, sending that left knee back. And inhale, reach the arms up high. Making your big tree leaves. Feeling rooted and grounded and supported. It's all right if we sway in the breeze or maybe we fall. We get right back up using grace like a tree. Beautiful. Inhale, release the leg into the chest, knee. Exhale, send that left leg back, stepping into our high lunge, nice and strong. Where we again find our positioning first, and then tap the left knee down. Beautiful. Really trying to keep everything else steady, straight. Just tapping the knee, really rolling through the foot. We'll do one more. And send the heel back. Big lunge. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, twist to the right, sending energy out through the fingertips. Nice strong arms. One more big breath. And then we windmill this arm around, coming into our Skandasana on the other side. So turning and then coming onto the left foot. Left leg is bent. Toes are pointed towards the corner. Right foot is flexed. We reach the right arm up. Side body stretch. Maybe take our bind if we did on the other side, trying to keep it even it out. Beautiful. Staying with the breath. And on your next exhale, gently release the hands, lift up, coming into goddess pose, turning the toes out to the corners, and sinking into the hips, bending the knees, raising the chest up high, squeezing through the glutes. We're nice and strong here, hands to heart center for one round of breath. Big inhale. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper in the hips. We can take the hands to the knees, dip the left shoulder in, find a little twist, and back to center, taking the right, whoop, back to center one more time each side. Maybe you'll hear your back crack. Mine just did. Beautiful. Coming back through center, straightening both legs, turning to the front of the mat if you're on one, or just coming into chair pose. Feet are hip width apart. Exhale, sink down. Chair pose. Reaching the arms up. Maybe lifting up the toes, making sure we're not placing too much emphasis on them. The weight should be more in the heels, the pads of the feet. And we're going to try and lower down while keeping the arms raised, nice and steady, controlled. So inhale, lift up onto the toes, lifting the heels, and exhale, slowly sink down. We're going to end with a little quadricep burn. Inhale, back up, lowering the heels, chair pose. One more time. Inhale, lifting the heels. Exhale, sinking the hips down, trying to tap the butt to the heels. And then lift back up, chair pose. Rain the fingertips down. Turn the toes out to the corners of the mat, sinking the heels, the hips, coming into a squat. Finding our breath here, catching it if it has gone away from us. Just opening through the hips, maybe finding a little bit of mobility here. Not too worried about what this looks like. Just ending our practice with a few moments of breath. Maybe closing the eyes, coming within, noticing how you feel now as opposed to before we began. Beautiful, opening through the hips. Feeling your energy. And whenever we're ready, we can release. We can release to standing. We can release to sitting, wherever we want to go, wherever our heart desires. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this standing flow. Let me know what you thought down below, and I can't wait to practice with you again. See you next time, friends. Namaste.